We're going to try this again. Apparently I wasn't clear enough this morning on my position with respect to the war in Iraq. I have said throughout this campaign that this war was ill-conceived, that it was a strategic blunder, and that it needs to come to an end. I have also said that I would be deliberate and careful in how we got out, that I would bring our troops home at a pace of 1 to 2 brigades per month, and that pace we would have our combat troops out in 16 months. That position has not changed. I have not equivocated on that position. I am not searching for maneuvering room with respect to that position. What I said this morning and what I will repeat, because it's consistent with what I've said over the last 2 years, is that in putting this plan together, I will always listen to the advice of commanders on the ground, but that ultimately I'm the person who is making the strategic decisions. And it is my view that strategically, for us to perpetuate this war in Iraq the way that John McCain has proposed, and neglect the extraordinary problems that we're seeing in Afghanistan, to continue to spend $10 to $12 billion a month, to continue to put enormous burdens on our military and military families, is not the best way to make the American people safe. So we are going to go visit Iraq. I want to have conversations with commanders on the ground, Iraqi officials. When I come back, that information will obviously inform how we shape our plans moving forward. For example, what is the current training situation, and how many residual troops might be needed in order to train Iraqis to stand up, both the Army and the police? What is the current posture in terms of negotiations between the various Iraqi factions on critical issues like how oil is distributed, oil revenues are distributed? But let me be as clear as I can be. I intend to end this war. My first day in office, I will bring the Joint Chiefs of Staff in, and I will give them a new mission, and that is to end this war responsibly, deliberately, but decisively. And I have seen no information that contradicts the notion that we can bring our troops out safely at a pace of 1 to 2 brigades per month. And again, that pace translates into having our combat troops out in 16 months' time. So the last point I would just make is that this is the same position that I had 4 months ago. It's the same position that I had 8 months ago. It's the same position that I had 12 months ago.